The Mid North Coast Qualifier of the Newhaven Park Country Championships is back at Taree, just as it was last year when Port Macquarie trainer Alan Keogh thought he would have a winning chance with Lord Heron before injury ended that horse's campaign. Keogh has worked overtime to get Lord Heron at his best for the qualifier at Taree on Sunday, February 21, and the 6-year-old's most recent outing when he led home a stable trifecta in a barrier trial at Port Macquarie on February 7 was a clear signal that all is well.
Lord Heron, he's showed us a lot of promise from day one. He was originally going to go in it last year, but he got hurt on the way to Sydney leading up to last year's qualifier. I still think he's one of the main ones to beat this year. 1400 sits him down the ground. He's got to be at his best, but if we can get him to that, we'll give it a shake.
Keogh regards Lord Heron as his top seed when it comes to qualifying for the $500,000 Newhaven Park Country Championships final over 1400 metres at Randwick on April 3. But he also likes the chances of two more of his horses, starting with 3-time Taree winner Subtle Grey.
He's a winner out the track. He's coming off a long spell. The thing I like about him is he looks a real fresh horse, so the big spell probably not going to worry me too much. And he's an open company winner already, so he's going back to a class 5, so he should be right. In your Skyrocket, he's a dark horse. At his best, he could give a bit of cheek if things went right. You got to be in it to win it.
Wayne Wilkes, who produced Luciola Bell to finish runner-up in the Country Championships final in 2019, and who now trains in partnership with his son Joel at Taree, has Monica's Star coming off a solid 4th in the Queen of the North.
And she's probably still got more improvement in her yet. She's been a slow maturing horse, and she's only going to get better as time goes on. She goes well in everything, so we're not worried about whether it's heavy or soft or good. She'll handle all types of track. From what I've seen around here at the moment, Monica Star, she's up there definitely.
Warhope trainer Colt Prosser has Bella Star peaking at the right time, with a 5th in the Queen of the North, followed by a 2nd in the Country Championships preview at Port Macquarie on February 7.
She's probably nearly my best chance I've had in these country championships. I've had a few nice horses over the last few years, but just not quite that 7 furlong horse you need for the Randwick race. So, mate, she's right up there. She's got a good benchmark. She should, be right up there for the qualifying. And I'm very glad that she was sat in my lap this year to try and get us through to this race.
And Charm Me Baby, trained by Bob Milligan at Taree, ably assisted by his son Glenn, is crying out for the 1400 metres of the Newhaven Park Mid North Coast Country Championships qualifier after 2 lead-up runs over 1200 metres.
You've got to be tough and run the 1400 right out, especially if you get to the final at Randwick. Yeah, the versatile, heavy track. She won that highway at Rose Hill, I think it was, 1500, and ran the trip right out on a heavy track. And her first run here, I think it was on a good track as well. So yeah, wet or dry, she's right in the race.
A place in the final at Randwick would be a huge boost for the Milligans, a very respected racing family, with Glenn's father Bob still recovering from serious injuries after being struck by a horse 2 years ago.
Oh, it'd be terrific, Yeah, I'll give you a kick along, won't it? Yeah, sit down and have a beer when I get home then. He still comes over and likes to keep an eye on things and checking up on everything, make sure we're doing it right.
The Newhaven Park Country Championships final. It's the race every country trainer sets their heart on winning.
No, I just went and bought a colt from the Magic Millions the other day, and the first thing I look for is if the horse will run 1400 metres. And I put him down as this horse will not be a 2-year-old, he'll be aimed at championships type racing at 1400 plus. And the phone's been very hot, and there's a little bit left in the colt, but a lot of people are now looking for that 7 furlong horse to try and get to that race.
Terrific prize money to get the final and be racing for that sort of prize money. At the end of the day sort of thing, the best horse wins, and that would be a dream to win them.